Right, here we are with a quarter-final in Pool C of the under 90 kilo category. Ushangi Margiani of Georgia faces Nemanja Majdov of Serbia. It's Margiani in the white judogi, Majdov in blue. Well, we've had some excitement here, and we haven't reached the final block as yet. I think it will kick off later this afternoon. Things are really shaping up nicely. Some big names have gone out, some surprises into the later rounds, and I think that's going to make for some terrific matchups. I'm looking forward to the afternoon session. We've got one more contest here for you on mat 2. This is it, Margiani and Majdov, and Majdov has looked impressive early on. Margiani apparently carrying a leg injury. It was Majdov who caught Celio Diaz so beautifully in round 4. And that put him into this quarterfinal against Margiani. Margiani defeated David Klamert of the Czech Republic, who had a terrific run this morning, but it ended with that loss to Ushangi Margiani. We've reached the stage, the quarterfinal stage, where a loss isn't an immediate exit. A loss here in the quarterfinal stage would still see the loser go into the repechage. It's not all over, even if you lose this one. But who wants to lose? Both these fighters would much rather take their place in the semi-final. Yeah, it was Margiani who was the transgressor there. He looked not uninterested. I mean, he looked defensive, and he assumed a defensive position, and he picked up a penalty. Minute 40 odd left to go. Both fighters now have picked up penalties. Oh, Margiani finding that Majdov is a lot to handle. And again, just pushing away the hands and avoiding to take a grip, and he picked up a penalty. Majdov couldn't come up with that Eri Seonagi. There's a minute to go here. Majdov trying to work a turnover. Margiani proving strong enough to block that. And that reworked Katagaruma from Majdov puts Margiani onto his front after a bit of a bump to the head first. Left him a little bit uncomfortable, that one. Margiani is the one who's coming forward now and searching for something. Attacking. Majdov backpedaling a little bit here. Just attacks on the left-hand side there. I'm not that sure. It was a second part. I don't put those two things together. My feeling is not. Jean-Jacques Ruska didn't put them together either. that would have been a little bit different. Golden score. It's going to be 2 penalties picked up. See, it's the second push. Yeah, thanks very much. Thanks for coming. Coach is asked to take his seat in the stands. There was one, the attack came from Majdov. It failed and there was a bit of a block, and thereafter Majdov pushed. So the two don't join up, and given that they weren't joined up, Majdov was unable to claim a score, despite the fact that his coach thought it was. Yes, that's a good turn. But Majdov was strong enough to resist going over. Margiani looked for a moment as though he could turn Majdov onto his back. He would have scored, but he fought that off, did Majdov. Managed to avoid going over. 49 seconds into golden score. Neither fighter can afford an error. The first one to score will win. Got to stay in the contest area. A little bit of a nudge there from, and that looks good. It's okay. The referee is going to have a look at that. He doesn't want to give it unless it's right. And then, well, yeah. I think he made a good decision there. It wasn't clear to him. It wasn't clear to him. We've got the benefit of the replay. Why give it then cancel? So I think he made the right decision here. They looked at the replay, and only after the replay did they decide it was good enough, and Iwasari went on the board. Margiani can't really argue with that one, because it's something that was given after a review. And I think that's the right thing to do. If you're not certain, have a look, go to the video replay, and if the video replay shows it, then you go with that. Majdov it is who wins out. He goes into the semi-final. I'll see if I can give you very, very quickly the lowdown for that. Ushangi Margiani goes into the repechage contest. It's not over by any means. Well, we've still only got part of the category completed, so I'm not going to go through that as yet. Only to say that we look forward to your company a little bit later on. We've still got judo taking place